All right, everybody. Give me one a yes if you can hear me loud and clear, if you can see the screen, and if you can see me. I'm just going to turn on my camera just to make sure, this is live, not a recording of a demo. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Lots of ones and yeses coming in. Brilliant. Let's get started. Right. So, folks, AppOwls24. Well, AppOwls generally has been around since 2017, but what we've done with AppOwls24 is just brilliant. It is an incredible new platform that lets you create so many different kinds of apps that is just impossible to create with the older version or any mobile app creator out there. So what AppOwls essentially does, it lets you create mobile apps, Android and iOS, using these three different ways. So the first one is creating apps using templates. Second one is starting from scratch, where, if you're like a control freak like me and you want a full control, full access over how you want your apps to look like, how do you want your apps to feel like, you can do that using scratch. Or now you can create apps, Android or iOS, using an AI prompt, just like in ChatGPT. So you just tell the app, AppOwls24, what kind of app you want, and it's going to create the exact same app for you using AI with all the pages, content, everything in it, right? Now, the real question is, how exactly do you make money with these apps? Like creating apps, it's great, but how do I make money? Right. So there are two ways, right? So the first one is as a mobile app creation agency, right? So what you could do is you can create apps for local businesses, content creators, coaches, course creators, those kind of people, and sell these for $500,000, even $2,000 a pop, plus charge a monthly maintenance fee of $300-400 a month to send them push notifications, to update their apps, to make changes, whatever they want. And there are a lot of people who are doing the same thing. We have thousands of people who have been using AppOwls and doing the same since 2017. So you can do that very, very easily. We got a lot of training about that. And then the second one is where you can create apps for yourself. If you're a course or content creator or a coach, or you have your own courses, or you bought a PLR course, you can create a course app about that and publish it on app stores like Apple iOS Store and Google Play Store, right? And tap into the traffic those app stores have. There are 250 million downloads of apps every single day. Right? Now imagine that's 250 million customers, leads, subscribers, clients that you could tap into by just having an app for your course, the PLR course that you bought, or for your own personal branding, whatever you want, you could tap into that source, right? So these are two ways. So let's start. I'm going to demo both of them, right? So let's start with the first one, right? Let's say we want to create a mobile app for a business. So how do we go about it? Let's say we want to create a mobile app for a barber, for a salon. So there are two ways to do it. Again, three ways, but two are my favorite. You can use a template, or you could use the AI. So I'm going to come to the AI in the second, but for the first one, let's use a template. So we click on create app using template button. Now, when I say template, these are not some, dummy templates. These are local business templates where everything is already done for you, right? The agriculture, architect, astrology, astrosign, automobile, birthdays, spas, baseball leagues, basketball club, barbershop, bookstores, bridal dresses, builders, cake shops, charity clubs, any niche you can think of, we've got it covered, right? And there's tons of them. So if there's something missing, you just reach out to our support desk and we'll make sure we add that. Now, for this demonstration purpose, let's say we want to create an app for a barber shop, right? So I'm going to use this template. You can preview these as well, but I'm going to click on use this template. I'm going to give it a name, say Joey's Scissors. Yeah. And we click on continue with selected templates. Now you'll see how easy it is, how quick and simple it is. You really don't have to do anything. Now this is going to load the editor. You can customize the page elements, the menu, the theme customization, everything, but you don't have to do it all lost. You follow the steps, right? So here are the steps. First thing, you're going to give it your email, your client's email, your customer's email, whatever that email is, right? Next, you're going to select a domain. You can have a subdomain, which could be Joey's, I don't know how to spell scissors. Anyways, this would be the name of the URL, right? So if you don't want to publish your app on the App Store and pay them $20 or $199 that Apple charges, you don't need to publish that app. You can just have it on the World Wide Web and people can still download it. I'll show that to you in a minute. But if you want to have a custom domain, you could do that as well. You can add a custom domain. So whenever somebody opens that domain, the app will load up on their mobile phone and they can download and save that app on their iOS and Android devices, right? So next one is uploading a logo. As you can see, we already have a logo and we can change it. Then we're going to select a time zone. Let's say, okay, Pacific Eastern, right? And I'm going to click on continue. Now here I can choose a splash screen, right? So I can upload my own app icon. This is the app icon, this little beard thing, right? If you have your own, or you could find that business's website on Google and then upload their logo as the icon. Then you can have a splash screen. This is a splash screen, right? You could add it as a color, or you could add it as an image. So I'm going to click on browse image. Now you can upload your own. You can search from the previous uploads that you have, or you can go to search image and try barber. So we got all these different cuts. I like this picture, so I'm going to select this, click apply. Then I'm going to crop it to just little this size. And I'm going to click on crop. Super easy, as you can see. And the splash screen is added. Perfect, right? We're going to click on continue and move on to the next step, which is external scripts. So if you have like Google Analytics, Facebook, Pixel, whatever you want to add, you can add those external scripts. Let's move on to next, which is notification. So app notification via email. So when somebody signs up as a member, right, on your app, you can send them a notification, right? So he's going to ask you what email the notification would go from, what email the purchase notification is going to go from, that sort of stuff. So you can add that. You can add a cookie consent if you want to do that. A little pop-up will appear that's going to say, you know, this app, this website uses a cookie, and if you're okay with it, click tap, right? So if you want to do cookie consent, you can do that. You can show an installation bar when the app is being installed. You could do that. You can customize it. You can put in your Play Store and App Store URL. Once your app is published, you can do that. But if you don't want to do any of this, you can skip it and click continue. Next one is authentication. So do you want people to register to your app, which is recommended because then you can have their email, their lead details, so you can reach out to them. And you want to turn on email verification. So when somebody puts in their email, they put in a valid email, not just some test@test.com, right? And I'll show you why it's important to have registration. Then you can put in these seller details, could be test, right? Test address 2. Now, all these details that you're entering here are going to be used in the about us page or in the contact form, right? So these are important for you to select, right? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click continue. Now, it's not going to validate all these details, so try and make sure you put in correct one. If you don't want to put correct one, just put dummy details and you can move on, and you can change all of this later very, very easily. Next one, you can add SMTP details, your from name, your email, SMTP host, and if you want to send emails. So if somebody registers, they will get a confirmation email, that sort of stuff. So you could do that, or you could skip it. Next, you could go to integration, which is where you can add different kinds of integration. So you can integrate with MailChimp, Aweber, all these different autoresponders we have. You can have SMS settings. If you want to send SMS notification to your members, you can do that. You can add Google Analytics. And then the final one is your payment settings. So you can decide what kind of currency you want payment from, all these different currencies. And you can select from PayPal, Stripe, Square, Paystack, Razor, cash and delivery, shipping charges, all these stuff, right? You can enable all these if you want to collect payments. Now I'm going to show you why you want to connect your PayPal and Stripe or whatever payment processor you want to collect payment for, even for local business websites. So we're going to click on continue, and I'm going to show you how the app looks right now. Right, so you're on the editor right now. So as you can see, let me zoom in real quick here. This is how your app looks like. It's got all these details and everything is already ready. All you have to do is just customize it, add more stuff, or just change a few stuff and have the app ready. Send it to your client so they can preview it and pay you to make it go live. Now, what I'm going to do is, like, for example, if I click on the menu here, it says home, about, service, portfolio, contact. So all these pages you can edit here. So let's say we want to edit our contact us page. So we want to add things like a map or other information. So here you got a little picture here. And of course, if you select this text, so if you don't like this font, you can select this font and you can change it to whatever font you want. You can customize it, change the color and everything, right? And it's got its phone number. You can edit the phone number. It's got all these details. It's got a form. Now, anybody who fills this form is going to get that email from the very first beginning of the settings that we were doing. Autoresponder will be added. Your email, this email will be added to the autoresponder. And you can also send them email notifications later. I'm going to show you where. Now, let's say I want to add a map here. So we got all these different elements that you can see over here. Text, media, greetings, buttons, countdown timer, all sorts of things. So we got map here. So I'm going to click on add map. So here it's added a map. So I can put in the address here. So when I put in an address, it's going to show that address, right? Now, if I want to move this map a little bit up, I can just drag it and put it right on top here. Perfect, right? Next, what I want to do is you can add more forms. You can add rating, reviews, or you can add a booking option as well. So I'm going to do is I'm going to add a booking option. So I want people to make bookings. So I'm going to click on add. And it's going to add this booking. So again, I can customize this text completely as I want. And when I click on it, on the right-hand side, I can select what plan that I want. So right now I don't have any plans created. So I'm going to go here and click on go. And it's going to take me to Booking Manager, where I can create custom plans for this business. So I click on add plan. Give it a title like haircut. Haircut. It's an event appointment reservation from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. for every single day, or let's say just on weekdays. No Saturday and Sunday. All slots are 60-minute slots. You can add holidays. You can start when the registration starts, free or paid registration. You can collect payment for people to make a reservation. So cash and delivery, click submit, right? So we got one appointment created. So if I go back here and I refresh this, now if I click on select plan, it's got a haircut here, right? So I can add multiple plans on this page, and then when somebody makes a booking, I can see all the booking data here, right? And I can share this all details with my client, and I control all of this, not the client, so the client can pay me a monthly retainer, right? Same way I can add social sharing, grid, list item, products, loyalty program. If I want people to share my business with other people and get points for that, I can set up a loyalty program right over here as well and add that loyalty program on the app so people can recommend my business and get some discounts, right? Online and offline loyalty programs, you can create both, and each point will have a certain value. Minimum amount of points you can gain, redeem each point, all that stuff. You can do that. So cool. Then the other thing I can also do is add a subscription. Again, businesses love subscriptions. We're going to click on add subscription, which is similar to booking, but in subscription, what happens if I go click here, I can add a subscription where people can be like, you know what, I want to buy a subscription of getting haircut every week or a shave every week, right? So I can set up my profile details and set up a payment method to accept that subscription, right? And what I can do here, I can select an inline full width subscription preview style, and I can select a subscription type, single or multiple, and I can select a subscription product just the way I created a booking. So I can create a subscription model where people, your clients, your business is going to get a recurring fee for a physical service or even an online service that you want to add. So you can add subscriptions, right? And you can do a lot of these interesting things. You can even add custom codes, you can add courses, you can add a quiz if you want to do lead generation, and you can create an app like this. And of course, you can customize all these pages the way you like. Now, let's go back to homepage. The one thing that I don't like about this app that's already created is the menu, right? So it's got a menu just like this, but it doesn't look like a very website menu. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on menu and navigation. Now you can see all the menu, all the options here, what's turned on, what's turned off. You can turn on and turn off a lot of different things that you don't want to show. But what you could do is you can change the menu style. So if you go to menu style, this is a burger style menu. What I want, I can change the style of it to be more like this. And this looks so much better, more like an app. So you can have a swipe in, swipe left, right? I can save that. And then of course you can do theme customization. You can change the entire look and feel of the themes. If you're creating multiple mobile apps for barbers, for saloons, you can save this as a template. You can use this as a template, and then every time you want to make a new one, you can just go here and change this to a blue color. You can change this to a green color. You can change it to a red color, any different color that you want, and you have a brand new customized new looking app, right? And once everything is done, you click on publish, right? Now what happens when you publish this app, the app is published, right? We're going to go back to the dashboard, and you have a QR code generated right here. You can download this QR code and you can send this QR code to your client and tell them, dude, scan this QR code, and you can preview your website. Let me show you the QR code, right? So you download this image, send it to your client, preview your mobile app that we have just created for you, and if you like it, we can sell it to you, right? And you don't really need to generate an Android or iOS version of it. You can just use the URL to access the website, and boom, that's how the app looks, right? So you can see you can access the app on your browser as well, but when you open this app on the browser on your phone, you will get an icon to download the app as well on your phone. So if you go to contact us, you can see all the things that we added. But let me show you how the download thing works. If I increase the window size a little bit, I can show you on the browser how that looks. So a little pop-up appears here where you can download this app on any device that you like. Anyway, so this is how the app would look. It's got the map here, it's got the booking details, subscription details that you added, and you can add a lot more things, and you can sell this app to your client. Now let's try and create a mobile app for courses, right? So click on, we're going to use the AI this time. So we're going to click on create app using AI. And let's say I bought a PLR course somewhere, and I want to sell that PLR course, and I want to publish it on App Store so I can get more customers, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it an app name. Let's say I created about AI graphics course, right? That's my course that I created. It's going to be a course. You can even create e-commerce website, just so you know. I'm going to talk you through how to add those products and all. The niche would be AI, and then I'm going to give it a prompt. I want to create an app where I will sell subscription to my course called AI graphics course, and users need to pay to access its contents, right? That's all. And click generate. And what AppOwls24 is going to do is it's going to let the AI create the entire app, set it up, create all the pages, and prepare it for me. So the app is ready. All the pages are created. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow these 5 simple steps. So I'm going to add an image. I'm going to do, let's say, robo, because it's about AI, so I'm going to just add robots. Let's do this. Click apply. I'm going to crop it a little bit like this. Done. Click continue. Now I'm gonna be asked to add a course. Now if I click on add a course, since there's no course here right now, I can refresh it. I haven't really created a course. So if I click on add a course, I go here and it says blank add a course, just like we added a booking and we added a subscription. I can give my course a name, AI graphics course summary. I can type in a summary description. I can give it a price, $4.97. Oh, there we go. Sorry, single or subscription. So I can even do a subscription, right? So on subscription, I can create a subscription and pick that subscription here. But if I want to do a single price, I can do $4.97. I'm going to set it as featured. Click save. The course is saved. Next, I'm going to do is I'm going to create a module in the course, right? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to add a chapter, add module, and it's going to call it introduction. Order of the module will be 1. Click save. And then I'm going to add a chapter. So chapter is where you upload your videos or PDF, whatever content you want, right? To get started. Chapter length 60 minutes. It's going to be part of the introduction module. Order would be 1. Description. You can type in whatever description is. And then you can upload a video about it. You can upload an audio file, PDF. You can make it a quiz. You can then control the accessibility. So you can give access to it straight away. You could drip feed it after a certain number of days when to unlock this chapter, you know, or you can make it based on an action. So somebody has to complete a different chapter before this one gets unlocked. So you can control how you deliver your course, right? Now, once your course is ready, you can go back to the app editor, refresh it, and it's going to show all your courses. So our course was part of the featured course. We're going to select features, click save, and boom, the course is added. It's selected right over here. Again, I'm going to give it all the contact details. Address 1, address 2. I'm going to select the country. Then I'm going to select the state, city, give it a zip code, click continue. All these details are going to be used in the contact us page, right? And then I can enable, disable PayPal accounts, Stripe for accepting payments, or I could do just cash on delivery if I want to do it like more like free, right? So I'm going to skip that. Again, SMTP also you can skip if you don't want to use. And that's pretty much it. Your course app is ready. So you could now be selling your courses on iOS and the Google Play stores. Super easy. And as you can see, your app is right here, right ready, and you can customize it entirely just the way we did customize the previous app. So you can customize all those little things, but as you can see, all the content is here, and it's got a menu that has all these pages created. You can go to the course page and you can see all the content that has been added, right? And then what happens is when you add more content to your course, right, you can do it from the AppOwls24 dashboard. You add more modules, new chapters and everything. The app will automatically be updated. Customers don't have to download a new version, and you don't have to upload a new updated version to the App Store, right? So that is super powerful. And again, you can sell these to coaches and consultants, and you can charge them a monthly fee, because you can be like, listen, I can customize and upload changes to your course, whatever you have. Whenever you have any updates ready, I can do that, and you just keep paying me more, right? So here you can see your course is added. You can customize the course look and feel and change everything about it, right? So that's how you create courses or mobile apps using AI as well. So AI does all the work for you. You just give it a little description of what you want done, right? Now, the other things that you can see is on the left-hand menu, we've got Engage Leads option. Now, what Engage Leads does is anybody who's downloaded your apps, right, or anybody who's registered, or any booking or any loyalty program, or anybody who answered your quizzes, all that data is here, and you can send push notifications to everybody. You can send SMS notifications to everybody, and you can see when those messages were sent. You can schedule them. You can see their analytics, your data. You can manage all the bookings. You can share all that booking with your clients, of course, because they're paying you a monthly fee, so you can do that. And there's so much that you can do with the Engage Lead option, and it's a huge thing. Then again, you got analytics, so you can see where your visitors are coming from, where your app downloads are coming from. You have to connect a domain for that. Now, if you're creating an e-commerce app, it's the same process just like we created a course app. It's just that instead of adding a course, you have to add a product. To add a product, you add categories, and you can create multiple categories, and you can have multiple products, right? Same way, right over here, you can create subscription plan. You can have a list of subscriptions, and you can track all the transactions. You can have coupons. You can manage the delivery of how your products are delivered, right? You can add a delivery manager. You can manage all your courses here, And of course, we also added a lead finder for you, so you don't have to go to Google Maps and find businesses. You can just find businesses in the lead finder, and tons of bonuses and other additional resources, along with tutorials and videos have been added. So give me a one or yes if you think so. If you so far think you can create mobile apps, Android and iOS, using AppOwls24. Give me a why if you can do this. One or why if you can do this. If you can create mobile apps. Let me see. Awesome. Lots of ones here. Andrea is saying, I already closed 2 clients while on this webinar for $650 each for creating a business app for this static website. Brilliant. See, listen, guys, it's all about taking actions, right? So if you're like Andrea, you can just go to Lead Finder, put in the keyword location, and it's gonna find you these businesses. You can look at their website and you can create, mobile apps for them, and then sell those mobile apps to these guys. And it's super easy to create 4 or 5 apps every week and sell it, right? And then that's easy, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 every week. If you sum it up, 4 weeks, 4,000, that's $16,000 just selling apps, plus a monthly retainer fee. So that's what AppOwls24 does. It makes it super easy for you to create apps, and it makes it super easy for you to sell those apps and make money using this.